Like, let me say something. I'm dating everybody because you don't
You
know.
said I'm dating everybody.
I'm dating everybody. Everybody gets to date.
Period.
That don't mean I'm fucking everybody, but I'm dating you all.
Yeah.
Because
The divine mother approves.
do you hear me? I'm not because I'm not
Exactly.
settling. I am not settling. I know what I want. I took this time out when I left my marriage. I took this time to figure out me.
Period.
And so I know what
Okay.
I want, and you're not gonna play with me or play in my face. Because not
Homie.
only am I sending my answer,
It's like I knew what
That's
I knew what I wanted 4 years ago.
man.
Jen, shut up.
Now, I'm gonna pour my glass of wine and we're gonna let CEO speak.
Yes, come on,
Okay,
CEO,
so
speak to us.
I think the equally yoked is how we get to unhealthy attachments. Hear me out.
Okay.
I think a lot. Okay, so
Okay.
specifically that equally yoked phrase, it really be standing out to people, right? And they're always like, "Oh well, the Bible says we gotta be equally yoked. Yeah, if we do this marriage thing." First of all, it never specifies marriage. When it talks about being equally yoked, it's like something about darkness does not. Basically, long story short, I'm not gonna fucking butcher it, but basically, just don't be around people or don't get into things with people or individuals that will not be pulling the same amount of weight. That's it.
Okay.
And it's like people always got to take it to marriage, especially when it comes to women, because it's a whole bullshit, damsel in distress. Let me get a man to fucking save me from my miserable fucking pit of hell. And it's like that's how unhealthy.
That's true.
I love
These
this
unhealthy,
Said you stupid.
and
That's
honestly,
true.
and like women will literally like sit here and be like, oh, da da da, Prince fucking Charming with your not charming ass, please marry me. They finally get a ring, then they end up dead, miserable, fucking doing what? Raising a child. Oh, you raise a child, why don't you raise another one? Oh, here's a man, why don't you raise him too? I think it
Yeah.
Girl, you
I
preaching.
have this thing, right, Jen, how I'm always talking about the maternal line. I
Yeah.
think until we heal the maternal line, we will continue in
Jazz, I'm gonna
decline
bring you up right up
until we have these conversations with the elders that they don't ever want to fucking have. Until, right, we step up and say, hey, grandma's fucking miserable. Don't try to make it seem like her life was, oh, well, my grandma and grandpa been married for 55 years and
Granny heard footsteps in the dark
your grandfather
and her husband wasn't at home.
your grandfather was a whore. Your
Basically.
grandfather raised all these kids and he was having kids up and down the fucking street. Your grandmother's miserable.
Yeah.
What now? You want the same life. And then these niggas talk about wanting a traditional fucking bitch. Nigga, you modern as shit.
Girl, no, these niggas be talking about wanting polygamy and can't even keep the dick hard for the first
They
girl.
all say they want polygamy.
How you want polygamy?
They all say they want polygamy.
How you niggas?
Oh shit.
I think it really says
Yeah, no, a lot of people say that they want polygamy, but that's not really what they want. They don't.
girl, polygamy my ass. As if these niggas really
polygamy.
like they like
Jazz
is
is saying you
these
can't do
niggas
it.
like audacious enough to say, yeah, well, da da da. I don't see why da 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 women can't just put their differences to the side. First of all, nigga, you're a pussy. Like you would never ever take whatever you dish.
Right,
and that's why
right.
little slick shit like that. You said, oh well, what if a woman gets pregnant? She not gonna know who the baby daddy is. Bitch, we got DNA tests.
That's true.
First of all, it's 21st century.
Yeah.
So if it was really about what you say it was about, then it really wouldn't be about nothing. But
That's
these
true.
niggas are so like stuck on fuck, and I think it's our fault. Honestly, again, we like if we don't heal that maternal line, this patriarchy is gonna just keep on doing what it does. The thing is about patriarchy, it hurts men, I think, more than it hurts women. Because like
So I gotta stop you there. I gotta pause there, okay?
Damn, I want
because I feel like
hold that thought.
Oh,
Don't
my
forget
bad.
that thought.
Don't put a pin in it. Put a pin in it.
Because I want to hear that. Don't forget that.
what you about to say?
Put a pin in it. Like, look, I feel like that the world has taken, or the earth has taken such a switch that women are now doing what men were doing.
That's right.
And the men don't know how to handle it, and they're trying to catch up.
They've never done
Okay, now keep going.
They've never done it. And these women have always done everything. And that's why this patriarchy and this, like, so when people talk about the patriarchy and people want to act stupid and not like, oh, what you talking about? Da 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 da. You feminist. You this. Nigga, fuck you. First of all, don't call me a feminist. I am an observer, okay? And I see that you, like, the jig is up, okay? It's like one of these things where, like, the divine feminine is here, okay?
She is.
Go with the flow or drown at this point. And I think that when women, like, if we don't concentrate on our shit, we will never have shit. Simply because it's like, it's no longer, we can't blame men for patriarchy. Because a lot of these fucking pygmishas have been at the fucking gates of patriarchy, protecting it with.
He said pygmisha. He said
Pygmisha.
Guarding the patriarchy with their lives. Like, and literally, like, really, really, like, honestly, it's the women's for me. So all I could say is heal your maternal line. Men, heal your paternal line, because y'all got a lot of work to do there too. But everybody needs to just fucking gather their fucking people and go and get, because at this point there's no more blame game, because the blame game sucks. No one knows what the like, no one knows the rules to this game, and it's point
right.
So at this point, like, men can't blame women and women can't blame men. We just gonna make it do what it does, and just everybody just be better, do better. That's it. That's my speech.
I agree.
My TED Talk.
I agree. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey,
that was good.
Jasmine, why don't you switch over to Instagram, and maybe we can bring you on like that so you can explain it, because you know Facebook do be hating.
Girl,
she said Facebook be hating, y'all.
Tell them to come to IG. Tag my.
She's trying to. Yeah, she's trying to. It won't let her.
Jen, I'm curious.
But yeah, but I definitely get it. I definitely get it. You know, I for me personally, it really depends on who you're dealing with.
It does.
Yeah, that's what it is. When you in Facebook, look, girl, when you in Facebook jail over and over and over, they will look. We pick Mishas on Facebook.
Man,
they literally, yes, they literally will try us. They not gonna let you say nothing to do nothing.
They ready for me to go back to jail. I'm always saying something,
what do they do?
But I want you to see it so they can come in, because it's like shit, we got 6 on here, 4 right here. It was 8. I don't know what happened. But yeah. Maybe if I add you, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But you don't.
No, I mean, if you add me, I will get off of here and switch to.
No. You would have to have 2 devices.
Oh, and see, I can't. My computer password is in my phone, and I don't want to get off of here.
Yeah, don't do that. But it, the way her account is set up, she ain't doing that shit.
My account.
So it's fine. It's definitely fine. But she said she coming on her phone. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So but it's just, you know, we talked about this earlier. Men be playing games.
Yeah.
They're liars.
They're liars. About dumb shit too, like
the stupidest.
Yeah, why do you have to lie to me before you fell in love with me? I got you, Jazz. Here it is. Before you fell in love with me, you weren't lying to me. But now that you in love with me, now you lying.
They were lying then too.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Yeah, because niggas have to lie because they know.
Tank taught me a Tank taught me a lesson. Tank taught me a lesson. He said, Tank the singer.
Girl. What he say, girl? What he say?
He said, I never told you lies until I fell in love with you. That's what he said. I never told you lies.
That shit one big niggas
Who said
lie.
that?
Tank.
Please don't
Girl,
go, Tank.
please don't
The
go.
lie detector.
And then he's suspect at that too.
Begging ass,
So
tank ass, begging ass, keep sweat ass nigga.
You dumb, bro.
I feel like,
Bro, I just brought you. Yes, I brought you in. I don't know what's going on.
to piggyback off what CEO Curl said earlier, she made a good point, and I wanna circle back to that before I forget. I honestly believe that being unequally yoked does create the unhealthy attachment because we get used to people being around. Just simple as that. We get used to people's presence. And once they show us who they are, we start trying to make excuses for these people. Like, and I said this earlier on the live, like when I began to think back over the course of, what was going on in my situationship, I was really sitting here like, I must be out my motherfucking mind. Like, it really took all of that to happen. Well, first of all, my ancestors had told me to leave about 3 weeks ago. My ancestors was like, okay, it's time to go. I literally heard them tell me it's time for you to roll. Like, okay, that's the end of that. Right. But me being who I am, I'm like, yeah, no, like, no. Not him. Like, y'all told me that.
Like, I thought he was the one.
Y'all said I could deal with him. Like, y'all said I could mess with him. Why he gotta go now? But
right.
Because I was only supposed to be with him to learn from him. And then also,
oh gosh, that I hate that. Going that book, because I've had that happen to me so many times.
I was only supposed to be with him to learn. And again, he helped me. The nigga taught me some shit. He taught me some real life shit. He taught me some stuff. But guess what?
I've had a man like that also that was here to teach me. And I was just like, no, you staying. You staying because I love you.
I love you.
But then you gotta think about it. We always go back to what's familiar.
Yeah. And that's why I didn't want him to go. Because he's been here for the last year and a half. So I didn't want him to go. But I had to realize, and my spirit team had to tell me, hey, T, think about it like this. The people that are here, everybody that's here doing your healing process will not be here when you're healed. Sheesh. Everybody that's here doing your healing process, some of these people will not be here once you are fully healed. Once you are healed, set free, delivered from whatever it is that you're battling with, a lot of these people that's been here doing this process, they're not going to be here. And unfortunately, he's one of the ones who I said got to go. Now,
Lord, don't that hurt?
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt real bad because I didn't want to let him go. But when we don't listen to our ancestors and our guides, shit hit the fan. And shit hit the fan. Now, unfortunately for him, instead of him just walking away, instead of being ugly towards me, my ancestors about to whoop his ass. But he brought that on himself because he could have just went on. You know what I'm saying? He could have just went on. But now he got to get his ass beat. Yeah. And I actually feel sorry for him because I do love him. And I asked him today, y'all.
Okay, we got somebody coming on. Jazz is coming on. It's saying adding right now. Jazz, I need for you to press add. This is on Facebook, y'all.
That's fine. Just make sure I can hear. That's fine. Cut it all.
Yeah, so just make sure you accept it. Go ahead and accept the request. But going back to what I was saying, we go back to what's familiar because we're like, well, I don't want to get to know this new dude, I don't want to I don't want to get to know him, but this is what I'm used to. I know boo gonna take me to go do this, go do that, buy me this, buy me that. I know boo gonna do this, and then we can go back home, we can chill, and he ain't gotta worry about seeing my hair all messed up. He ain't gotta worry about whether the kids done messed up the house. He ain't gotta worry about this or that, blah blah blah, But boo ain't gotta worry about none of that. Like I know boo ain't worried about none of that. Yeah. But it's the new dude,
That's why I asked the question about circling back.
It's like we're like obsessed with staying with the pain that we know rather than moving on and possibly experiencing pain we don't. That's why we settle like in relationships and whatnot. Like we'd rather just deal with the pain we're already accustomed to. Like if, for example, like whatever issues you have in your relationship, you get used to them like, oh, okay, well, this is your
Yeah.
flaw or my flaw. So we get used to like one type of pain, but we don't ever really realize like at the end of the day, like pain is pain, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we rather have the possibility of there being no type of pain associated with this attachment and take the risk, and people just be like, nah, I just want to be here in my comfy pain. It's weird, but
Yeah,
that's
and I ain't doing that.
Comfy.
I'm a runner. I'm
That
a
makes
track
sense.
star.
That
I'm
makes
run
sense.
away when
That
it
makes
gets
sense.
hard.
That's me.
She's
That's
a
me.
runner.
And but you know what?
Yo,
What I
that's
have,
Ben's song.
what I have,
That's not her
I'm
song.
fucking
what I have
gone.
found
Bye.
a lot. Because like, the crazy part is that we are all Geminis on the screen right
Oh
here.
my God.
Gemini.
What I have found is that I am a runner. I am a track star. I run away when it gets hard. But
I can't take
that
no
is to
pain. I'm
our
not.
own babe. That's to our own detriment. Because sometimes you may have to endure that pain to get to where you're going.
Fuck that shit. Nowhere I'm
I ain't
You
going
may
through
have
shit.
to.
Fuck
I
that.
ain't going through shit. I
See,
ain't
that's what
going
I'm
through
saying.
shit.
Hold
I gotta
on.
challenge that.
What if he only had $26 to give you in gas?
Well then, nigga.
You feel me?
Like,
What if he only had that until he got paid?
I mean,
But you like, oh, he a broke nigga.
that's not pain.
He a broke nigga. I ain't fucking with him. He know I needed gas money. He said he was gonna fill up my tank.
Pain is a man that can't be honest. Pain is a man that has no moral like compass to guide him in life. That's like pain.
This nigga just said I got $40. Shut up.
But I think that's how
I got a truck, so I need about 70 to fill my car up. So,
I'm gonna need for me. I got a bet. I need about 46.
Listen.
I need a little bit more.
Yeah,
than that.
gave me half.
My little Nissan.
But Jen, I think it's interesting that you brought that up though. Like, I think that's like been the theme of like, again, like our maternal line, like, you know, to go through the pain and to stick it out. And niggas seldom stick.
Y'all they act a fool over here on Facebook. I can't help but read this shit. Somebody, can I give it to you on a gift card?
Man, who said that? Tell him get the fuck out of here.
I'm sick.
Get the fuck out of here.
He said, can I give it to you on a gift card? I'm through.
Who's this person?
We try to be serious.
Presently,
Back down.
Hold on. Presently, the thing is, everybody goes through some type of pain or some type of heartbreak. Like, everybody experiences that. It's just, it depends on, it's up to you to decide, hey, how long you gonna deal with it? Because me, I'm a 3-day riser. I got 3 days to
crying.
I have 3 days to deal with this shit. And after them 3 days is over with. I ain't crying no more. They said Jesus got up on the 3rd day, bitch, so will you. Pick your fucking head up. Pick your head up.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, like, I give myself 3 days. And after 3 days, I go on. Like, I get out of the way.
Shit, I think I told you that earlier. I got 24 hours. I don't like them 24 hours either. I'm like, what you mean I got 24 hours to deal with this?
Man,
3 days. My ancestors told me 3 days. They said you got 3 days, sis. 3 days.
Bro,
because I was
you a tyrant.
This would hurt me.
A tyrant.
This would hurt me. I was crying.
I'm not a tyrant.
3 days.
I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not a tyrant. Like what y'all gonna do is,
it's just not supposed to.
You gotta
hurt, like. It's just not supposed to hurt. Like when we think of love, right? Like Hollywood is bullshit, right? Because it makes you think that all the fucking toxic shit is actually like cute, like being too attached and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, you know, they say the most beautiful, like, or like I saw the most beautiful meme. It was like, when you meet the person you're supposed to be with, you're not going to feel like fucking butterflies and shit. You're going to feel calm. You're going to feel at peace. And I think that a lot of these, like, connections are so, like, they're just, like, bridged with, like, pain. And I think we're, like, recycling this, oh, love is hard. You know, you're supposed to go through pain in order to fucking get this, that, and the third. But we're not really supposed to go, like, It's supposed to be a very, very, like, flowing path, you know? Like, it's supposed to be like a dream. Life shouldn't be hard. And when things come hard, that means you're not going with the flow of things. You're going against something, and friction is unnecessary. I think, especially when it
Very
comes,
much.
cause like it's not fucking worth it. Like heartbreak, like people die. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
heartbroken because of that. Like people die. Things happen to people. They fall sick. They die. Like I'd rather the inevitable things like break my heart, like conditions of humanity, rather than being with a fuck nigga that I gotta be like, oh my god, like he got me all stressed out every other fucking day.
I agree.
It's not.
I totally agree with that.
Somebody saying facts over here. But I just want to say, you know, like I counsel men and women, okay? I counsel men and women, and what y'all don't understand, or what people I'm not gonna say y'all, what people don't understand is men hurt worse than women.
They do.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but they do. They hurt worse than women, and they have to put on this hard exterior because that's what they've been taught.
Yep.
I mean,
and that's not good. Like,
conditions.
You'd be surprised at how many men talk to me and just get to me and just unleash to me, and I'm like, wow, like.
I feel so bad for them. I really do.
I do, because Black men go through it, and it's even more painful when a Black man has a spouse and he can't even open up to his spouse. That's even worse. That's even worse. But I'm not. You know what? It's so hard because I love Black men too. Like, ooh, I love me a Black man. Like, God, I love me a Black man. But damn, they sure be putting a nigga through it. Like, what the
girl? Through it?
Damn. Like they
at
just.
what point do you just give up and say, like, you got to do this for yourself?
Exactly.
I think a lot.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like I asked the other day. I did ask the other day. I was like, you know, if I date a mixed breed, does that make me wrong?
You know, bro.
Like, I'm a mutt. If I date someone who is not fully Black, does that make me culturally wrong?
No one in this world.
No, because you got like 7 different cultures in your blood, anyways.
Yeah, everybody.
Exactly.
So no.
So
I'm just me. I'm full Black. So you know, I'm full Black.
you like my daddy say. My daddy say, nigga, I'm nigga on nigga.
Yeah, I'm full Negro. So you know, I ain't bringing home no white man. No, I ain't.
Think like that's okay. I think that's okay to like have our preferences. I think that's like okay, but I think it's like once we like attribute everything to that, like I don't know, man. Race is weird for me simply because race was given to people and certain identities were given to people through the same system that we say we want to eradicate. So it's a weird thing for me. You feel me? Man, some niggas got more melanin than others. It is what it is. Like, you fall in love
with man evil though, but I ain't gonna go there.
Okay, so I got some comments on this side.
I'm not gonna even go there. But light-skinned men are evil.
Baby, it's a squint of the eye.
The prettiest men.
They have the prettiest face.
But dark, hold on. Brown skinned men ain't.
Depends on the brown.
Bro, all them niggas ain't shit, most likely.
Man, did you hear it? No, I'm just. I cannot.
I got some comments on this side. Hold on, y'all. It says I love Black women. Another comment says, I love when a man can pour out his feelings with me because they say period, no judgment. And then one girl says, I'm getting me a white man and I'm trying it out. Girl, do what you gotta do. Let me know what it is.
Let me know how it turned out, baby.
Let me know how that turned out, but I'm gonna let you know this, baby. At the end of the day, you can go try you a white man, but at the end of the day, you still a nigga of the house. I said what I said.
I just don't have an interest to date outside of my race. I want our Black men to get it together. Like, I'm always going to be on the front line for black men because I love black men. I have a black father, I have black brothers, I have black uncles, I have a black son. So I'm going to always be on the front line for black men. I love black men. I don't want nothing but a black man. Yeah, they fucked up. Not all of them. Some of them, they messed up. But even then, I don't think there's nothing better on this planet than a black man. And if God made anything better than a black woman, he kept it for himself. So, and that's just my personal belief. But I mean, we gotta get it together, man. Like, we just gotta get it together. Like, relationships, families, all of that. Like, man,
bring it back. Yeah,
gotta bring it back because one black man can have
she said
a
she has
family
mixed
in every corner
children
in
as well.
Nashville. One black man got a family in every single corner in Nashville. Like, that's not cool. Like, we gotta.
I've seen it. It's like, okay,
we gotta get back to, man, to our roots and stuff. But like, it's like everything is changing. Black men talking about polygamy. Like, nigga, you can't even fuck one woman with good.
Niggas spell polygamy.
It's so many.
You can't even take care
I
of
don't
one
know
woman.
if
polygamy.
Like,
I don't know if 2021 was the year of polygamy or what, but that is so many black men that was just like, well, I'm just gonna be polygamous. Do you even know what that is? Do you not know that you have to take care of every last one of them? Do you not know that you have to treat every last one of them the same?
Every last one.
Do you not know?
Yeah, you gotta like give them the same.
I don't think they actually knew what polygamy meant.
You have to like, they have to all equally have the same amount of property. You know, all your
everything.
I had one guy
level of what, like,
and,
a lot.
Niggas think sex and think
not to cut you off, I had a guy say, he was like, well, you know, I'm gonna be married to her, but she can't live in the same house with me. She can't even be in the same state.
Huh?
Exactly. But that's what you said.
So
your next wife, that's what you want. Yeah. For your next wife, that's what you want.
Nigga, then get a girlfriend.
Well, I'm here to tell you, guy, when you get home, it might be somebody else there waiting on.
Men don't want true commitment. And let me tell you something like this, baby. Again, I am a Gemini, so it's a two-way street. If you want polygamy, 2 women, you want 2 women, I want 4 niggas. Like, this is that on that. Like, this is that on that. You want 2 women, I want 4 niggas.
We gonna multiply that. We gonna multiply. We don't we just multiply.
Like, don't play with me. Like, if you want to be shared, okay, then okay, I'm gonna share you, and then you gonna share me with these 4.
You gonna share me.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, people like niggas just hear polygamy, and that's just a way for them not to be committed while being committed. Like, bro, go on somewhere. Go on somewhere.
These need to be committed to.
Yeah, but I've ran into one of the biggest problems. One of the biggest problems was that, clear my throat. Somebody said she a whore.
What you about to say?